Dems want to use 25th Amendment to remove Trump from office. A new proposal to create a panel that could remove President Donald Trump under the auspices of the 25th Amendment was introduced in the House of Representatives on Thursday, just hours after controversial tweets from the president involving the hosts of Morning Joe. However, there are two little problems with the plan. It would require opponents to prove that the president unable to discharge the powers and duties of the office, as indicated under the 25th Amendment, and it would have to get Vice President Mike Pence to sign off on it. According to Yahoo News, the new bill, introduced by Democrat Representative Jamie Raskin of Maryland, was sponsored by 25 other Democrats in the House. It would create an oversight commission to determine if the president was unable to fulfill his duties. In case of emergency, break glass, Raskin told Yahoo. If you look at the record of things that have happened since January, it is truly a bizarre litany of events and outbursts. Raskin acknowledged Trump's use of Twitter played a part in his decision to introduce the legislation. "I assume every human being is allowed one or two errant and seemingly deranged tweets," he said. "The question is whether you have a sustained pattern of behavior that indicates something is seriously wrong." On Friday, Democrat Representative Sheila Jackson Lee of Texas dropped any pretense that may have remained that the bill wasn't aimed at getting Trump out of office. The 25th Amendment is utilized when a president is perceived to be incompetent or unable to do his or her job, Jackson Lee said in an interview, according to the Washington Examiner. "Our president has refused to acknowledge the interference of Russia in our election. We had as an NSA director someone who had been advised or had been someone who had tried to diminish the sanctions that were rendered against Russia because of the Russian election intrusion." The 25th Amendment mostly involves vice presidential succession to the presidency as well as filling a vacant vice presidential spot. It also allows the cabinet to decide if the president is unable to fulfill the duties of the office for some reason. However, it also provides that the decision can also be made by such other body as Congress may by law provide, so long as the vice president concurs. Under Raskin's bill, that body would be made up of psychiatrists, doctors and possibly former presidents or senior government officials. There are, of course, two problems with this. The first is that, while many may find Trump's tweets disagreeable, they do not evidence that he cannot carry out the duties of the office. Likewise with what Representative Jackson Lee said, she was merely citing a difference of opinion, not an actual infirmity covered under the 25th Amendment. Second, it requires Mike Pence to agree to a feint pulled off by the left wing of the Democrat Party. Good luck with that one. The former Indiana governor would squish them like a June bug. Sadly, this isn't the first time the Democrats have tried to invoke the 25th Amendment to oust President Trump. The first time they began mentioning it was back in February, just a month after he took office. These are obviously people who believe that elections don't have consequences if you just try hard enough to overturn their results. Unfortunately for them, but fortunately for the country, the bill is unlikely to go anywhere. The Democrat establishment has tried to distance itself from this kind of thing, and the party doesn't control even one house of Congress. It just goes to show how deeply they resent losing, though. HTUK Daily Mail. Please like and share on Facebook and Twitter with your thoughts on this new bill. What are your thoughts on this bill? Scroll down to comment below. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe 24 Hours channel. Goodbye and see you again.